All right, I'm back. All right, and this time I'll be going over the heavyweight bout between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. It'll be for the WBC um, World Heavyweight Belt. Now, with these two, there's a lot on the line when it comes to this bout, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see. Um, I still see Deontay Wilder, coming forward, aggressive. He's got the reach, and he still has the reach advantage in this. He's the taller fighter, but um, I think in this fight, I see it if it goes the distance. What is going to make this fight special for Deontay Wilder, he the and what's going to test his mettle is the possibility that he can get knocked out in this fight. I actually see that possibly happening, and you know, with and this could be a test of Deontay Wilder's chin. So we know that Anthony Joshua, he can take a hit. He definitely can take a hit, but also Anthony Joshua was able to get back up, and like a champion, he fought to the end and won. So the question is, can Deontay Wilder do the same? If his mettle is tested, how strong is his chin? And if he does take a hit, can Deontay Wilder find it in himself to get back to his feet? And like a champion, battle until the end. So this is going to be I feel if it goes the distance, this is going to be a war because I don't see Tyson Fury running around. I just can't see it happening, especially when he knows he can hurt Deontay Wilder. He has it in his hands to hurt Deontay Wilder, so I just can't see I can't see Tyson Fury backing up and running this fight. But you know, everything's thrown out the window. Everything will be thrown out the window the moment you take a hit, and you're like, "Damn, maybe I should back up." So you don't want to, but you don't want to get hit like that again. So um, the question is, how is Deontay going to approach this fight in the first couple of rounds when they're filling each other out? Um, and, you know, what else after this? What's going to happen after the fight? Now, Tyson Fury, he was stripped of his belts and he had to um, give up his belts as well. He relinquished his titles, and he also he vacated his title, and he was also stripped of titles due to medical issues. Uh, but I think that was back in what 2015. So after he beat Klitschko, so this will be Tyson Fury's first title shot since 2015. And I was thinking this was going to be for all of the belts, and I think Deontay Wilder himself caught on to that because I'm rooting for Deontay. Okay, just it's just that Anthony Joshua, he just came off unifying another belt. It was. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Like I did not see. I could not see Anthony Joshua losing. That was just an easy fight for Anthony Joshua, especially after the world saw how Klitschko beat beat him. And it was a cakewalk for Anthony Joshua, and he just bullied the champion and took the belt. He just, I mean, it was like a rape. He just got raped of the title. But I mean, it's not taking nothing away from the former champion, but I mean, it was just uh, it was a one sided fight, and I'm glad it ended early instead of going the distance because he could have been seriously hurt. I thought Anthony Joshua just bullied him, and it wasn't really a fight. It was just, I mean, yeah, he Anthony jo- It looked to me like Anthony Joshua wanted to carry him for a few rounds. He had the fight won in the first round, and it just they were on two different levels. And Anthony Joshua was just huge. Um, but going back, Anthony Joshua holds all the titles except for rings and lineal title, which are both still vacant. And it looks to me like Tyson Fury was hoping to get his hands on all those titles that Deontay Wilder had. But Deontay Wilder saw it coming because what would be the bigger payday? Obviously, Anthony Joshua is the 18 because, I mean, the guy sells pay per views in Britain like, I mean, his pay per views are like candy. I mean, everybody wants it. Everybody wants to see Anthony Joshua. I mean, he sells tickets like crazy. And Tyson Fury, another British guy, and him, I see, I just see Tyson Fury if he beats Deontay Wilder, coming back off of medical issues, losing all his belts, comes back, beats Deontay Wilder, and then goes to Britain, challenges Anthony Joshua for both all titles on the line, including lineal and rings title for a unification bout. That's going to be like the biggest sellout in history. I'm pretty sure it is. And in my mind, I see that coming. I mean, it makes more sense to put two two big pay per view selling champions in the ring like them over Deontay Wilder, and hoping to hype up Deontay Wilder, let Deontay Wilder hype himself up, build his name. I mean, Deontay Wilder has done a lot. I mean, he's a monster. He's a beast. But it sounds like there's politics playing in the back somewhere. And if Deontay Wilder is not careful, please, please don't let this go to decision. If you're gonna fight Tyson Fury, this is my advice to Deontay Wilder. Don't let it go to decision. Do not let this fight go to decision because I see a huge payday if Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury fights. And you're a stepping stone in my mind. That's not the way I look at it, but I see more money on the other side. So please, I'd rather get knocked out in the late rounds than let it go to a decision. I'd rather get knocked out than let it go to a decision and everything I work for gets taken away by the judges. So, but Tyson Fury is very technical. Deontay Wilder, he has somewhat of a brawler mentality, but I mean, you have an Olympian there in Deontay Wilder. Even though he lacks technique, I mean he's dominated the best. He don't have the pedigree of Anthony Joshua, but still, uh, Deontay Wilder, he's not to be underestimated, and that's the reason why he's undefeated and holding the other half. Holding the WBC title, and he has held it for what almost what he's been champion for. Let me see. Let's see if I can. I didn't mean to drop out. I was hoping to be able to get up right quick, but uh, actually, I'm gonna check right quick.
It's right for your business. Give it a try with 500 standard business cards starting at just $9.99 when you use code VP500 at vistaprint.com.
Let's see.
President Trump hammering Democrats ahead of the midterms at a rally in Tennessee.
Checking here to see how long Deontay Wilder has been champion.
By the so-called resistance. That's all they do. A Democrat takeover of Congress will plunge our country into gridlock and chaos and take away all of the wealth that you've earned over the last 20 months.
The intense partisan battle over confirming Kavanaugh's putting red state Democrats in a very tough spot. Heidi Heitkamp, Joe Donnelly, Joe Manchin facing tough decisions.
I want to say 9 years. No, but I'm thinking of something else. I want to say 9 years.
The Supreme Court is their top issue. The president also looking ahead to 2020. He's taunting some of his potential rivals. Listen.
They have moved so far left that Pocahontas is considered a conservative. That's right. Elizabeth Warren. She said she's considering a run for the presidency. Please run. How about that group, Biden? He's a real genius. I want to challenge him to a fight behind the barn. Oh, would I love that.
Jesse, I want to go to the frat boy on the panel.
No, well, sorry. 9 years is how long Deontay Wilder. It's been since an American WBC champion. It's been 9 years. But I got a little mixed up here. But he's been champion since 2015 with 7 title defenses. So, with that said, yeah, I mean, I'm rooting for USA all the way. I like Deontay Wilder's style. I like his confidence. He's the man. He's someone that I look up to as a fighter myself. So, if I'm gonna place my bet, I'll put my money even though I'm afraid of a decision, I don't even care if it's one-sided. After seeing what happened with Canelo and Triple G in their first fight, seeing what happened to Pacquiao in Australia,
they're not doing very well resisting one because this economy's
please, I beg you, go down fighting. Don't let it go to decision. You could be winning I feel like personally, you can be winning every single round.
Yeah, we found out we're at a bingo eruption.
1 to 12 and or 1 to 10, and
because here he is now talking 2020. Everybody else is talking midterm.
that's another story in itself. I don't know why, when it's obvious the judges should have not scored the fight the way they did, they still keep the ruling the same. They don't change the rule. It doesn't get overturned. I don't know why. But please. But like I said, if I gotta choose, I mean, you can't go against. I mean, you can't go wrong with Tyson Fury if you're gonna root for Tyson Fury. But and in this fight, it can go either way. As a fan, I'm going with Deontay Wilder, and I'm hoping from the first to the final fight, from the beginning to the end, he's dropping bombs. So this is my take on the upcoming fight on Showtime. It's gonna be it's gonna be Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. All right, and let's see.
Shoplifting, petty theft. I mean, actual crimes decriminalized. I don't think it's overstatement. And by the way, caught in all of this are traditional Democrats like Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren, who are looking out on their party. They don't recognize it. They're terrified. They say the most extreme things because they're trying to sort of get where the kids are. They humiliate themselves. And Trump, in his way, like smells this. I'm not sure he fully understands it. None of us do. But he knows that they're terrified because they're being eaten by their own party. That is happening. You know what's happening. By the way, you're a traditional Democrat. You mean it's like nothing in common with these nutcakes?
Oh, and you feel something in common
All right.
with Freedom Caucus?
No.
Everyone, get ready. December 1st, 2018, Showtime, Staples Center, Los Angeles, California. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Okay? And soon, between today and tomorrow, I will be going over the Conor McGregor. My predictions? All right, I'm telling you right now. If you did not see it, I'll let you know now. As a fan, you can't go wrong if you're gonna go with Tyson Fury. By all means, go with Tyson Fury. I'll tell you right now, you can't go wrong with either fighter. But as a fan, I'm going with Deontay Wilder, and I'm hoping from beginning to end he drops bombs. The only thing that I'm worried about right now is what happened to Pacquiao, what happened to Triple G in the first fight.
Gee, party of men. Imagine that.
There's too much money I see with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua in a unification bout. I see more money with that in Britain. I'm seeing record numbers with that fight over Deontay Wilder fighting Anthony Joshua. I say if it goes to distance, I would not take the chance. I'd rather go down fighting than go 12 rounds and it goes.
What makes this simple salad the best simple salad ever?
Like I said, if you're a Tyson Fury fan,
So simple, so good.
you can't go wrong with Tyson Fury. I mean, this is gonna be. I mean, you're gonna in this fight, Deontay, I feel Deontay Wilder, his jaw may be tested. His jaw may be tested in this fight. And like Anthony Joshua, his jaw was tested. His metal was put to the test. And what Anthony Joshua do? He got back up and he continued to fight. And he won. He came back and won. You know, it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. You know that Rocky saying? And I see that with Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder has the skill to win. I have all the faith in the world in Deontay Wilder, and I'm saying Deontay Wilder is gonna drop bombs. And Tyson Fury, I don't think Tyson Fury can. If he gets caught, I don't think Tyson Fury is going to be able to withstand the blows that are going to come from Deontay Wilder. So I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. It could be because I'm a fan of Deontay Wilder, but I do see Deontay Wilder getting hit. I see it. I see him getting caught by Tyson Fury, especially if it goes into the later rounds. The longer the fight goes on, the more likely that Tyson Fury is going to do damage to Deontay Wilder. I do see that happening because I just don't see Tyson Fury backing up, and I see Tyson Fury putting in a lot of grit and toughening out. But once again, I'm rooting for Deontay Wilder. He's gonna his medal may be tested in this fight, and I'm hoping Deontay Wilder, if it starts going into those late rounds, don't let it go to decision. Please don't let it go to decision. If he lets it go to decision, I'm afraid Deontay Wilder would get screwed over. I just don't like the way these judges are doing things, and I think it has a lot to do with the boxing commission, because I don't understand why they don't overturn obvious corrupt judging. So I gave you my answer, and once again, my name is Brandon, and this is my broadcast. HMAC, all right, Hendo Martial Arts Channel. Hit me up next. My next broadcast, it will be on Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Actually, I'm going to be going over quite a few fights in that that are on that list. That's going to be in Madison Square Garden. Hit the subscribe. Hit the likes. If you have any comments, any concerns, if you have anything you want to critique me on, by all means, message me. All right? And till next time, over and out. Rock on.
Racist, he's been sexist, he's been Islamophobic, he has been anti-LGBTQ. He has a view of America